In a peaceful countryside nestled among vast, lush rice fields, Mrs. Clara lived with her only daughter Anna in a cozy yet old wooden house. The house had been passed down through generations in Clara's family, with every corner holding precious memories. Despite their hardships, the two were always filled with joy and happiness because they had each other and an endless bond of love. Every morning, Clara woke up early to prepare a simple breakfast for Anna before she went to school. Together, they shared small stories, their laughter echoing throughout the house. Clara took great pride in Anna, a bright, hardworking girl full of dreams. Anna aspired to attend university and become a doctor to help the people in their village. One morning, while Clara was watering the flower bushes in front of their house, the postman arrived with a letter. On the envelope was the logo of a prestigious university where Anna had applied. Clara's heart raced as she quickly called Anna to open the letter with her. As they read the lines confirming Anna's acceptance, the two embraced tightly, tears of happiness streaming down their faces, but their joy was quickly replaced by anxiety. In the stillness of the night, Clara lay awake, staring at the old wooden ceiling. She thought about the tuition fees, living expenses in the city, and how her daughter could achieve her dream. "I can't let Anna miss this opportunity," she resolved. After many sleepless nights, Clara made a heart-wrenching but necessary decision. She would sell their home, their only asset, and the place that embodied her entire life. This decision tore Clara's heart apart, but she knew that being a mother meant making sacrifices for her child. A house can be replaced, but opportunities like this only come once. She whispered to herself. The next morning as the sun rose, Clara prepared a special breakfast for Anna. They sat at the table, the gentle sunlight streaming through the window. Clara gazed at her daughter, feeling the happiness and hope radiating from her youthful eyes. With a calm voice, she began to speak. "Anna, there's something I need to tell you." Anna smiled and replied, "Yes, Mom, what is it?" Clara took a deep breath, steadying her voice. "I've decided to sell the house so you can go to university." Anna froze, her eyes wide with shock. "Mom, you can't do that. This is our home." Clara placed her hand over Anna's, her gaze firm and resolute. "My dear, your future is more important than anything else. I want you to fulfill your dreams no matter what I have to sacrifice." Tears rolled down Anna's cheeks as she clung to her mother, her voice choked with emotion. "Mom, I don't want you to endure this for me." Clara gently stroked her daughter's hair and whispered, "You are my greatest pride. As long as you're happy, I can face any challenge." In that moment, the unconditional love and sacrifice of a mother shone brightly, binding their hearts together. They both understood that the road ahead would be filled with difficulties, but with each other, there was nothing they couldn't overcome. After selling their beloved house, Clara and Anna moved to a small room in a boarding house near Anna's university. The room was nothing spacious, just a single bed, an old desk, and a window overlooking a narrow alley. However, Clara often told Anna, "We don't need a big house. As long as you have the chance to achieve your dreams, that's enough." The first days in the city were a major shock for Anna. Coming from a small rural village, she had never seen skyscrapers or crowded streets like this before. As she walked through the university gates, she felt both awe and pressure from the grandeur of the campus. Her peers all seemed confident, dressed fashionably, and none of them resembled a girl from the countryside like Anna. However, it didn't take long for Anna to make friends. One of her first friends was Rachel, a stylish city girl with a bright smile and an energetic personality. Rachel quickly brought Anna into her circle, introducing her to lively evening parties, luxurious restaurants, and high-end fashion stores. At first, Anna hesitated to join, partly because she wasn't used to such things, and partly because she worried about the cost. But under Rachel's enthusiastic persuasion, she slowly opened up. The parties made Anna feel like she was living in a completely different world. Rachel and her friends always appeared in branded clothes and expensive handbags. While Anna tried to keep her spending minimal, she began to feel the pressure to fit in. Sometimes, she would use the small amount of money Clara sent her to buy a dress or a pair of shoes she thought would make her look more like her new friends. One day, Rachel introduced Anna to Lucas, a wealthy man in his 30s. Lucas owned a small financial company and always appeared sophisticated and charming. At first, Lucas seemed very attentive to Anna, often buying her gifts and taking her to fancy restaurants. For a young girl from a rural village, Lucas's generosity and attention felt like a dream. He even offered to help Anna pay part of her rent when she expressed concerns about her finances. However, Lucas's generosity was not unconditional. Gradually, he began to control Anna's life. He asked her to stay away from friends he deemed unsuitable and monitored how she spent her money. Anna felt uneasy, but thought Lucas was only looking out for her. Over time, her financial and emotional dependence on him made it harder for her to pull away. Meanwhile, Clara remained in the village, anxiously waiting for news from Anna. The calls from Anna became less frequent. At first, Anna explained that she was busy with schoolwork, but Clara sensed a change in her daughter's tone. Each call felt rushed, and Anna's responses grew increasingly evasive. One day, Clara received a call from an acquaintance in the city who had coincidentally seen Anna at a party. She looked very different, like she was under a lot of pressure. The person said. Overwhelmed with worry, Clara decided to travel to the city to check on her daughter. When Clara arrived at Anna's rented room, she was shocked by what she saw. The once tidy room was now cluttered with branded bags and stacks of bills. Anna, who had once been a cheerful and vibrant girl, now looked thin and stressed. When Clara asked about Lucas, Anna avoided the topic. "He's helped me a lot, Mom." "You don't understand," she said, sounding frustrated. Clara didn't give up. She began asking around about Lucas and quickly discovered that he wasn't just controlling Anna's finances, but also manipulating her emotionally. Determined to rescue her daughter, Clara decided to confront Lucas directly. In a tense meeting, Clara tried to remain calm, but Lucas showed no fear. He argued that Anna needed his protection and claimed that Clara no longer understood her daughter's life. Clara returned to Anna's room, more determined than ever to pull her daughter out of this toxic relationship. She sat down with Anna and talked to her through the night, sharing stories about life's true values and the unconditional love she had for her. At first, Anna resisted, unwilling to believe that Lucas had bad intentions. But gradually, through Clara's words and the memories she recalled, Anna began to see the negative changes in her life. Clara didn't stop at words. She reached out to Anna's old friends, those Lucas had pushed her to avoid, to rebuild a support network. She also sought advice from professionals to help Anna recognize Lucas's true nature. After weeks of effort, Anna finally found the courage to confront Lucas. In a meeting, she firmly told him that she wanted to end their relationship. Lucas became angry and tried to threaten her, bringing up the money he had spent on her. But with Clara and her friends' support, Anna stood her ground. She returned the gifts Lucas had given her and decided to start over, even if it meant facing financial difficulties. Clara, though exhausted, remained by her daughter's side. She took on extra work back in the village to help support Anna during her initial struggles. Both mother and daughter understood that the road ahead would not be easy, but they had rediscovered what mattered most, their unbreakable bond of love. Through these challenges, Anna learned a valuable lesson, that true worth is not measured by material possessions or outward appearances, but by sincerity and the love of those who truly care for you. Clara, once again, proved that a mother's love could overcome any obstacle, and Anna, once a girl who had lost her way, found herself again thanks to the steadfast support of the one person who would never abandon her, her mother. Anna returned to a simple life, focusing on her studies and working part-time jobs to pay off her debts. The days were long and challenging, but she found peace in the simplicity of her routine and in the presence of her mother, Clara. Every evening, they shared humble meals in their small apartment, exchanging stories about their day. Clara would always offer words of encouragement, reminding Anna of her strength and resilience. Over the years, Anna's determination bore fruit. She graduated with honors, and her professors praised her not only for her academic achievements, but also for her unwavering spirit. After graduation, she secured a job at a reputable company where she worked tirelessly, climbing the ladder of success. Each milestone she reached was a testament to her mother's sacrifices and love. Anna never forgot the image of Clara selling their family home, the only sanctuary they had ever known. to give her a chance at a better future. That memory became the driving force behind her relentless efforts. She saved every penny she could, living modestly and forgoing luxuries, all with one goal in mind: to repay her mother in the most meaningful way. Years passed, and Anna's career flourished. She eventually saved enough money to buy a small but beautiful house in a quiet neighborhood, one that reminded her of the village where they had once lived. The house had a garden filled with vibrant flowers, a cozy kitchen, and a sunlit living room that Anna knew Clara would adore. One sunny afternoon, Anna returned to their small apartment, holding a set of keys in her hand. She found Clara sitting by the window, mending an old piece of cloth. Anna knelt beside her mother and held out the keys, her voice trembling with emotion. "Mom, this is for you. This is your house. I did it, thanks to your sacrifices," Anna said, her eyes welling up with tears. Clara stared at the keys in disbelief, then looked at Anna, her hands shaking as she took them. Tears streamed down her face as she embraced her daughter tightly. "Anna, you are the greatest gift I could ever ask for," Clara whispered, her voice choked with emotion. "This house is wonderful, but what truly matters is having you by my side." They spent the evening walking through the new house, imagining the memories they would create there. For Clara, it was not just a home. It was a symbol of her daughter's gratitude and success. For Anna, it was a chance to give back to the woman who had given her everything. Their story is a powerful reminder of love and sacrifice, showing us that the greatest acts of kindness often come from the heart. Let this be a lesson to cherish those who have sacrificed for you, for their love is the foundation of your success. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to Life Stories 365 for more heartfelt and motivational tales.